Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Today's video, we are going to look at how to solve this problem. But it's not just about getting the value of x as it says here, solve for x. But I want you to understand the concept, okay? What are some of the things you should take into consideration if you are solving algebraic equations like this, okay? Because you might never see this problem again in your life. Okay, so what's the benefit? But there are certain things I want you to take into consideration, and that's the most important. So the concept is key. Okay, so let's look at it together. Okay, we are given here, this is 2 raised to the power root 27 multiplied by 8 raised to the power 75 all divided by 4 raised to the power 48, and everything here is inside the bracket. Everything here is raised to the power root x divided by 5 equals to 64. So we are looking for this unknown. Now the first step you should take into consideration here is to simplify these guys here, those ones that are within the square root. Okay, from indices, this is surds, a combination of surds and indices. So for this first one, from surds, we know 2 raised to the power 27, this is going to be as 2. Now this is the same as 9 times 3. Okay, but here 27, maybe yes, you have 27 times 1. Maybe 27 is different. What I wanted to say is that why did I choose 9 times 3? But I will tell you maybe when we go to 75. Okay, so let's keep going. Multiply by. Now 8, we can simplify this further. Okay, 8 can also be written as 2 raised to the power 3, right? That means 2 times 2 times 2. Now this 75, you have so many numbers that you can multiply for you to have 75, right? I'm sure. So you have 25 times 3, then the other one will be what? So if you divide this by 5, what are you going to have? You know the answer, okay? I need not to tell you. But now, so that means you are going to have like 15 times 5, right? Why am I not selecting 15 times 5? Why am I taking 25 times 3? Because when you simplify a square root, you need to have one of the numbers should be a perfect square number. A perfect square number is a number that when you take its square root, you don't have any remainder. Okay? So now, this is going to be 25 times 3. Now, everything divided by this again, we have 4. 4 can also be written as 2 raised to the power 2. Then this. Now, let's simplify this one. A perfect square number will be 16. So that's going to be 16 times 3, right? So everything here, let me reduce this so I'll manage my space. 25 times 3. This is raised to the power root x over 5 equals to 16 can also be written as 2 raised to the power 6. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 2, right? 32. 32 times 2, 64. Okay? So now, here, let's further simplify. This is equals to root 9 is 3. And root 3 we cannot. So this becomes 2 raised to the power. You take this one become 3 root 3 here. Multiply by this 2. Now you have 3 here. Square root of 25 is 5. 3 times that 5 gives you 15. So it becomes 15 root 3. Everything here. This again, the square root of this is 4. 4 times this becomes 8. So this becomes 2 raised to the power 8 root 3. Now everything here by root x over 5 equals to 2 raised to the power 6. Okay? Now, here indices says when the bases are the same, you take 1 and add the powers, okay? In terms of multiplication. So you see this and this, right? They are the same. 2 here, 2 here. Now you take one of these and add the powers. So if you take 2, you add the powers, root 3 root 3 plus 15 root 3. Everything here divided by this again, 2 8 root 3. All raised to the power root x over 5 equals to 2 raised to the power 6. Now, let's add this. So if we add that, becomes, this is 3 root 3 plus 15 root 3. That becomes 18 root 3. Okay. This becomes 18 root 3. Why is it 18 root 3? If you take root 3 here, you open a bracket. What remains here is 3 plus 15. 3 plus 15 is 18, and root 3 is common. Okay. Now, this divided by 2 raised to the power 8 root 3. Okay. So everything here by root x over 5 equals to 2 raised to the power 6. Now, this again, indices. When the base are the same in terms of division, we take 1 and subtract the powers. Okay? So if we do that, we take 2. Now we are subtracting the powers. This goes up. So it's 18 root 3 minus 8 root 3. That becomes 10 root 3. So this becomes 10 root 3. Okay? Now everything here is raised to the power root x over 5 equals to 2 to 6. Now, here, if we want to get rid of this, we can multiply it by 5 over root x. So this becomes 2 10 root 3. Here, this becomes root x over 5 multiplied by 5 upon root x equals to 2 raised to the power 6. So whatever you do on the left has to be done on the right for you to balance the equation. So because here I have multiplied by 5 again, this again root x. Okay, this 5 root x. So this and this cancel, this and this cancel. Because I want to get rid of root x over 5 from this side. Okay, so I have to do the same thing there. Now once you know that, let's get rid of this and finish off our solution. Okay, now so we are left with 2 10 root 3 equals to, we have 2 here, 6 times 5 root x, right? Perfect. 6 times 5 equals to 30. So this becomes 2 10 root 3 equals to 2. This becomes 30 root x. And if you can remember again, from exponent, when the base are the same, you cancel them and equate the powers. Okay? So this and this cancel. You are left with 10 root 3 equals to 30 root x. At this point, what do I do? Now, because so I can multiply this x comes here. So if you divide that by 1, you can cross multiply, right? This here and this goes there, right? So this becomes 10 root 3 multiplied by root x here equals to 30. If I need this, I can divide it by 10 root 3, 10 root 3. This and this cancel. Okay? So let's finish up. Now once you have that, you are left with root x equals to 30 10 root 3, right? So this and this cancel, you are left with here 3 upon root 3. If I want to get rid of this, I can take the square root on both, I can take the square on both sides. So this becomes root x. I can square this equals to this again 3 over root 3. I can also take the square of this. Whatever you do on the left, you do it on the right. So because when you have a square root and you square it, it cancels out. How? Because this is x, root x is the same as half. and if you multiply it by 2, this and this cancel. Okay, so you are left with x here equals to, now this square is for both the numerator and denominator, so it becomes 3 square, and down becomes root 3 all square. So this becomes 9 divided by this and this cancel, becomes 3. 3 here 1, 3 here is 3. So your x value becomes 3. Okay, so all that we've done is just to end up getting x equals to 3. Okay, I hope you understand this one, and if you do, all you have to do, please consider subscribing to this channel, hit the bell icon for notifications so that when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified, and let's make learning a fun thing, especially mathematics. Okay, see you in my next video. And on the comment section, all you have to do, if you have a topic that you are struggling with and you think it's urgent, just put it on the comment section and I will respond to you, creating a video for that. See you. Bye bye.